Hey guys, it's me again, Chris, and welcome back to another video. The camping hobby is a lot of fun. And then yung element ng solitude, you are away from the hustle and bustle of city life, yung work, you're away from all the worries na meron ka back home, diba? That's the beauty of camping, to experience nature in its primal form. Fact of the matter is, we have all evolved to rely in power. From your camping lights to your fans, your phones, your gadgets. These things are essential. You need to have some sort of power or power source to charge these devices. Now, dito sa hobby na to, ang dami kong pinapanood na videos from Jelogon, Camp with Joy, Wandering Trio, Ride and Wonder, sila AK Wonders, Pobrang Manlalakbay, and din sila Today's View, si Kamperong Singgit. Most of those guys have some sort of power solution. Meron silang power station, di ba? Yung power stations na yun, it's very convenient for campers, lalo na sa mga nakamotor. We don't have the luxury of charging sa car or bringing along huge equipment to keep our stuff powered. I tried to check out online kung magkano yung price range ng mga power solutions nila, and I got sad kasi I can't afford it. Like, cheapest that I can find is about 15,000 pesos. That's $300 for those who are not Filipino. It costs a lot for a power source. I mean, I can bring along a power bank and charge my phone and lights if necessary. Pero iba pa rin talaga yung meron kang backup solution when it comes to power. You probably won't be using your power station exclusively for camping lang. You can use it at home. Ngayon may mga scheduled outages. And by God, kung nakita nyo na yung bill nyo ng Meralco, make sure you're sitting down before you read it kasi ang mahal ng kuryente ngayon. So there are a lot of applications if you have your power station. Might as well get ready or be ready for worst case scenarios. If you have a power station handy, pwede mo din yun if the need arises in survival situations, diba? Again, I always talk about that. Ayun nga, when I saw the price, I got sad and then I got angry. With that said, I looked at the product specifics and they do provide very good power. Even the reviews from bigger YouTube channels, talagang maganda review sa gamit nila. And may makikita rin naman akong cheaper solutions sa mga local na online shopping apps. Meron doon mga tig to 2,000, but you can expect that it's not gonna provide you that much power. Might not even last long, to be perfectly honest. So, what I decided to do was take a look at what I have inside the house, and I found that meron akong spare na 12-volt battery. I mainly use it for lights when you go camping. You can power a lot of things with a 12-volt battery, so might as well make one. DIY kumbaga. And yeah, I have a 12-volt battery sitting around the house. I also have other electrical equipment from other projects. Now, I can make something with that battery, and I have a LED light na strip siya. So I told myself, oh, I'll just make something na pwede kong gamitin as a power station. The problem is, some of the parts are hard to find. You can find it, but it's gonna be from different stores. What that means is, pag bumili ako nitong wire na to, bibili ako ng wire sa iba, etc., etc., shipping piles up. How much ang shipping? Diba? 38 pesos up. So, I found the solution. Okay? I told you before, I shop in Temu. Temu is great kasi, number one, they offer free shipping all the time. So, I can get different items from different stores and they will send it to me sabay-sabay in one package and free shipping piles. So, I decided to get items from Temu to help me with the build. I'm gonna show you what the power station that I made looks like right now, and I'm also gonna show you the parts that I purchased from Temu to give you an idea on how to make one if you are interested in making your own power station, okay? So, without further ado, here it is. The official Chris Tech Tour power station. Oh no, it's the other side. Okay. Now, ito sinabi ko, I have this lying around the house. The battery inside as well, I have it lying around the house. This is what it looks like from the top. God, it's heavy. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now, what does this do? Well, very simple. Yeah. So it's going to provide me with the capability to charge via Type-C and USB-A. It's also going to give me the capability to use this cigarette lighter socket. So I can plug an inverter there and plug appliances if I need to. And more Type A options pag mas maraming gusto mag-charge. And of course, I have the banana posts. Eto, kung familiar kayo dyan. If meron kayong mga lights na wire nyo directly sa battery, you can just use this as replacement. Anyways, I'll show you how it works sa video kasi ang bigat nito. Ayan yung light. As you can see, it's very bright. Yeah. You can also supply power to the other sockets. And of course, yung banana post. Check it out. Alright, so I'm gonna explain the build dun sa video na to. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. Continue watching, okay? Alright, so in this part of the video, dumating na yung package ko from Temu. As you can see, I'm clawing my way inside the package. The bag is very good, very tough. Hirap niya buksan. Ayan, yung isa sa mga binili ko, yung mga spade connectors and ring connectors. Yung nasa white na bag na yon, it's a cigarette lighter accessory. Mamaya makikita nyo. Ayan, butt connectors. If you need to join wires together. Wire strippers. I have wire strippers but they're not that good. So I want to make things a lot easier. So I got one of those from Temu. Ito naman yung fuse. It's a box of fuse, mixed fuse, but ibang amps. And ito, this is what I'm very excited about. I'm gonna put the prices, by the way, ng mga items up there. So, and most of them I got with a discount. So, gaya ng box na to, yung box na yan mismo, you can find it in local shopping apps. They're gonna cost you around 700 to 1,500 pesos if I'm not mistaken. I got it from Temu ng 200 something lang. Basta lalagay ko yung prices later on. Ito, this is what I'm very excited about. I'm excited about it kasi it has the switches that I need. It also has the USB sockets that I need. So, nandun na lahat. It has a voltmeter, a cigarette lighter socket, a USB Type A socket. Now, I have one more lying around which I'm gonna be using on the build. It's a good thing to have these spare parts kasi you can always mix and match. So, ayun nga, ginamit ko yung Type C with Type A na may voltmeter sa gitna. So, later on, makikita nyo siya. So, ito yung accessory na sinasabi ko. It's very nice kasi meron siyang Type C connection. Meron ding apat na Type A. It is a really, really nice accessory to have kasi you can let more people charge if they need to. You can charge more devices if you need to. Let's go back to that set, the one I'm excited about. Ayun, meron siyang voltmeter. It also has wires. So, if you want, as is ito, pwedeng ikabit nyo sa box and then hook it up to your battery. It also comes with 5 inline fuse boxes, so pwede mo rin siyang gamitin. Pero I'm gonna cannibalize this. Hindi ko gagamitin yung plate. I'm gonna remove all 5 switches. I'm gonna remove all 3 USB sockets. I'm not gonna use the 5 inline fuse boxes kasi medyo redundant. Same reason why I didn't use a fuse block sa build na to. I'm gonna run a 5 amp inline fuse naman sa main line, so there's really no need to have too many fuses and too many wires inside the box. Now, for what I paid for this set, sobra yung value. Mahal ang wire Just so you know, I used to build custom cables for keyboards. Even this 16 gauge wire, mahal ang isang meter yan. So having that there makes it a lot easier. Like I said, pwede nyo gamitin yung set na yan as is. Wala ka nang babaguhin. Salpak mo na lahat sa box and hook it up to your battery. Pero because I wanted to have more freedom and option dun sa build ko sa power box, bumili ako ng ibang connectors. Even yung termination ng wires sa positive and negative posts, ang ganda. Sobrang solid. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-solder ng wires, yung pagkakakabit ng mga connectors. It's actually great. I can stress that enough. Yung value mismo, magkano ang inline fuse box na ganyan, magkano ang isa. It will range from 70 to 100 pesos, I think. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. You get 5. May kasama pang fuse yun sa loob. Although it's a 20 amp fuse, may mga freebies ka na kaagad. Yung wires, again, mahal ang wires, pero ito, yung harness niya, pwede mo na siyang gamitin as is. Lalaroin mo na lang, papalitan mo na kung yung kailangan mo. And yung sockets costs around 180 to 300 pesos, depende kung anong klaseng socket. You get these 3. Okay, so yung value talaga niya is great. I'm gonna put the price there. I think 600 plus lang siya. So it's an awesome set to buy if you're planning to build one of these. And it also comes with labels, so very nice. I think gumagamit ito is yung mga nagfi-fishing sa States. So, basta yung may mga iba't ibang klaseng equipment for fishing. Like, ito tawag silang fish finder, etc. etc. So, we're not gonna dig deep into that. Even though hindi ko gagamitin yung 5 inline fuse boxes na yan, it doesn't mean they're wasted. I can always use them on other projects. And of course, if I decide to make more power boxes in the future, I might make one for the house. Pang camping to I'm primarily gonna be using this for camping. Baka may family member ako magpagawa. Who knows? So at least I have those parts with me na konti na yung intindihan ko, diba? Ito, papakita ko sa inyo yung box. This is an ammunition box. May iba't ibang brands ka makikita niyan. Again, you can see these types of boxes sa other local online shopping apps, but prices are a bit steep, to be honest. So, great find to. Nakita ko sa Temu. And ito yung socket na sabi ko I have lying around, yung may Type-C. So, I'm gonna use it as well on this build. Type-C. And may voltmeter din siya. So, it's pretty nice. Yan, pinag-iisipan ko pa kung gagamitin ko pa yung voltmeter na kasama nung set. But I did. Eventually, I decided to use it as well. And I'm gonna explain in a bit. I'm gonna explain kung ano yung purpose nila, why I built it that way. Ito yung battery. It's Channing Tatum. It's Channing TNE1215. It's a deep cycle battery. It's a lead acid battery. Ito yung charger. Ang gamit niya is yung clamps. So, naisip ko, if I'm gonna make this, tatanggalin ko pa ba yung battery? And dyan papasok ngayon yung banana posts na kinabit ko. Yung banana post, I have it lying around as well. And the purpose ng banana post na yun, again, aside from charging, pwede mo siyang gamitin. If you have some equipment, most probably lights din naman ikakabit yun dyan. LED light strips or whatever kind of light na kailangan ng 12 volt power, pwede mong ikabit dun sa banana jacks mismo. And so we're testing the battery and yung spare ko na LED strip. Again, this is another item that I have lying around na ngayon, papakinabangan ko na. So, let's continue. So, ito na. I'm gonna start with the most difficult part of the build, and that's drilling holes dun sa box. Hindi ko na ipapakita sa inyo how I drilled it because it's gonna be a waste of your time. But I planned it out in a way wherein madali ko ma-identify ko anong switch na kailangan ko and anong accessory ipapower ng mga switches na yun. This is what it looked like right after I drilled the holes. As you can see, yung mga USB sockets, I placed them in the middle. Yung voltmeter lang, nasa pinakagitna, and then yung tatlo sa baba, gonna be the USB sockets as well as the cigarette lighter socket. I'm lighting it up so you can have an idea of what it's gonna look like right after. Now, you might be asking, bakit ba may voltmeter ka pa dun sa gitna kung meron ka naman sa baba? Well, I'm not quite sure if nasabi ko na, pero I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it just to make sure I got it covered. Itong build na to kasi, it has a main switch. Ayan, yun sa pinaka-upper left-hand side, yun yung main switch ko, okay? So, all the other switches are not gonna work unless naka-on yung main switch na yun. Now, yung switch yung banana posts, hindi ko siya ikakabit sa main switch. It's gonna run on its own, directly from the battery. Bakit? Kasi, dito ko i-charge yung battery ko sa banana post. Now, for me to do that, kailangan i-switch on ko yung main power. If I switch on the main power, it's gonna provide power dun sa iba't ibang accessories na kasama sa box. So, it's gonna take a longer time for me to charge the whole thing kasi magko-consume siya ng power. Though, probably not that much, but still it consumes power. So, medyo inefficient siya. Yung power spillage is what I'm trying to avoid. So, yung voltmeter na yan, it will show me how the battery is doing once in-on ko yung banana post. So, it's gonna give me an idea of full na ba, okay na ba, can I stop now, etc., etc., etc. So, yun yung concept niya kung bakit siya kinabit. I thought about not adding it, pero worked out well. Looks better, I think, na nandun siya. Kasi yung main power naman, papakita niya sa akin yung actual voltage ng battery or yung power ng battery dun sa isa. I'm not gonna keep that banana post switch on all the time. Lalo kung hindi ko naman siya gagamitin, diba? So, it works out. Yan. So, yun yung magiging outline niya. I'm not gonna show you the wiring, yung process ng pag-wire ko kasi it's gonna eat up a lot of time. If I make you watch it, this is gonna be an hour-long video. So, skip ko na yan. Papakita ko na sa inyo right after the wiring is done. And I'm gonna explain again yung concept ng wiring. Papakita ko rin sa inyo yung fit ng battery niya. Yung pagkaka-fit ng battery dun sa box. So, if you can see, it's a snug fit. Pero still, lalagyan ko yun ng tape sa ilalim and of course, styro sa side para hindi mag-move around yung battery para dun lang siya. And may space na lalagyan ko rin yun ng gamit. Makikita nyo mamaya. So yan, nakikabit ko na lahat ng components. Wala pang wires. And makikita nyo sa voltmeter, dun sa ilalim ng banana post, may gas-gas na siya. I realized na saktong-sakto yung butas for the sockets. And hindi ko siya mapasok. So I tried using a bigger drill bit. And ayaw niya mag-straighten out kasi nga, natanggal ko na yung wala siyang kinakapitan So it was moving around and ang pangit tuloy. But lesson learned. What I did was I just used a heat gun. Pinainitan ko siya. And then I pushed it in and madali ko na siya nakabit. So if you're planning to do this, masyado maliit yung butas nyo, use a heat gun. It's gonna save you in this project. Sobrang na-stress ako nung iniisip ko kung anong pwede kong gawin. I realized I have a heat gun. Might as well try it out and it worked out. So yan, before I start wiring, let me show you how the wire stripper performs. It's a wire stripper. It also has a wire cutter and a crimper. Like I said, hindi ko gagamit itong mga inline fuse boxes na yan. Maganda siya actually. So, sa ibang project ko siya gagamitin. Gamitin ko itong meron ako dito. Medyo luma na din naman to. But it still works. It's fine. It's so easy to strip the wire. Yung pagkabit nung post, sobrang dali. I wish I purchased one sooner, lalo na nung gumagawa pa ako ng cable wires for keyboards. Kasi ang hirap magbalot ng wire, lalo na yung pang-apat. Kasi yung ginagawa kong cable wires before, I don't think I have a sample anymore. Let me check. Kasi yung ginagawa kong cable wires, ito. Meron pala. God. Ito, kino-coil ko siya. These are coiled cables. So, pag tinanggal ko siya, naka-coil siya, it's connected via Type-C, and I connect it here. I forgot what this socket is called, so I connect that socket to another socket to the other end, and then it goes to your PC via either Type-C or Type-A, depende sa'yo. I wish I purchased this sooner. I wish I found out about this item sooner. Would have made things a lot easier. Hindi na ako nakagawa ng wire kasi time-consuming eh. Hanggang mahirap magbalat ng wire, so I'm sorry. I digress. Let's go back to the topic. So yan, I'm showing you how easy it is to strip, to crimp, and to attach the posts using this wire stripper from Temu. I'm gonna leave the links of these items on the description box if interested kayo. Again, what a worthy investment. I wish I got it sooner. Good quality siya. Just clean light while we're waiting dun sa video. We test this light in the dark. See, it's very bright. Insanely bright. You can imagine how this will perform sa campsite. I could probably light up the whole camp area if I wanted to. This is the crimper side. You just crimp it with all your might and you should be good to go. Okay, so kabit nyo lang yan. Ayan. This is gonna be the main wire I attached to the battery. The main positive wire. So dyan manggagaling lahat. And again, I'm gonna use a 5 amp fuse para sa build na to. I don't need any more. If you're planning to use higher amperage for more power drawing equipment na ikakabit nyo sa power box nyo, adjust nyo rin yung wire nyo. 16 gauge for me is enough. You might want to go for bigger wires if you're planning to use it for other applications. Okay, sa akin naman basic lang eh. As long as I can charge my devices, as long as I can have light, I'm fine. Now na may secret lighter socket and I have that inverter, I can also plug in regular electrical devices like fans. I don't think I can power a refrigerator though. Pero hindi, yung mga basic lang, fans, radio, whatever. So yun na siya, yun yung tsura ng yung ilalim ng rocker switches as well as ng sockets. Brass usually indicates negative, so yun yung black wire. Rocker switches naman has 2 positive posts. Bahala ka na kung saan doon yung power in mo and power out. It's up to you, really, you can mix and match. In my case, power in ko is middle and power out ko is yung nasa dulo, kabilang side ng negative post. And now, tapos ko na yung wiring. I'm gonna explain how I wired this. Nakabit ko na yung 5 amp fuse. Hindi ko pa lang siya secure because I wanted to share it with you. First time natin ito test, I wanted you guys to see it. Again, yung black is the negative, red is the positive. 5 amp fuse. That's all you need. You don't need a fuse for all of the switches. It's a bit of an overkill. Sayang sa space, sayang sa resources. Tinakpan ko rin yung post with an electrical tape kasi kapag yan magdikit accidentally, you'll never know. So might as well be safe. This is a lead acid battery. Hindi yan gaya ng mga live PO or yung mga lithium batteries. Some safer na mayroon silang sariling way to stop shorting or overheating. Ito wala. Might as well keep it safe. Lagyan yan na nung tape to cover it. Anyways, nakabit ko na naman yung wires so I don't need access to it anymore. Now, yung negative, si-series mo lang yan. Ako, ang ginawa ko, kinabit ko sa main switch and then it goes, from the main switch, goes 2 other ways. Papunta dun sa light switch, pababa. And then, nakaseries na yun sa iba't ibang sockets, papunta dun sa dulong switches. Okay? Tapos yung negative niyan, diretso rin dun sa may switch ko for the banana posts. And of course, dun sa voltmeter and then dun sa post. Sa negative post, I mean. Yung positive naman, di ba sabi ko nga, I wanted the banana post and the switch to stand on its own. So yan, makita nyo, from the fuse, nakabit na ako ng wire using the butt connectors yung binili ko rin sa Temu. And from there, hiniwalay ko siya, isa papunta sa main switch, isa papunta direkta dun sa may switch na banana post, if that makes sense. Let me know if you have questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Just comment below or you can reach me in social media. I'll be more than happy to answer questions about this build. And then, again, sabi ko nga kanina, nakadirect yung power from the battery, nakadirect siya sa may banana post switch and sa main switch, sa may power in. So, what I did dun sa main switch is yung power out. Nakaseries na lang yan. Dito pababa sa may light, papunta dun sa may isa pang switch. You can see there. Yung main pa kasi, ang pinapower niyan is yung nasa gitna na USB socket. Mag-on yun kapag in-end ko yung main power. Again, kapag nagde-distribute ka ng positive, tapos gusto mo kanya-kanyang switch siya, di-distribute mo yung power out mo from the main dun dun sa power in ng switch and then dun na sa power out ng accessory mo. Now I'm showing you the outline again. Upper left is the main power. Light sa baba is yung nasa baba ng main power. And then yung USB socket dun sa may USB-A and then cigarette socket sa may baba ng USB socket. I'm also showing you yung concept na sinasabi ko nga. I want to be able to charge the battery even without switching on the main switch to avoid power spillage. Hindi natin kailangan masayang yung power. So direkta na siya sa battery kapag in-on ko yung switch nung sa banana post. Tapos natin, sinisecure ko na yung fuse dyan, close the cap. Ayan, pinapakita ko nga sa inyo yung inverter dyan. Pinapakita ko rin yung isa pang USB cigarette socket accessory na may iba't ibang types of USB that you can charge on. Ito na, full systems check. So we're gonna be switching on the power dito sa may banana posts. You can use the banana posts to power your equipment. Kung gumagamit mga alligator clamps or other devices ng wires lang. Kung black and red lang yan, positive, negative, you can plug it there. And again, yung charger. That's where I plug the charger as well. So yan, nag-on siya mag-isa, standalone siya. Switches off on its own as well. Obviously, and yung voltmeter is very useful kasi nga papakita sa akin how the battery is doing without switching on the main power. Alright, so ngayon tatest natin yung main power. Yan, kita nyo, hindi naman nag-on yung ibang switches without the main power switched on, pero now na naka-switch on na siya, you're all gonna start distributing power to the other accessories na rin. So yan, kaya nasabi ko yung main power is connected doon sa nasa gitnang USB socket, type C and type A na may voltmeter. We're gonna test the USB socket. Ayan, kita nyo, umilaw siya. Next is we're gonna test the cigarette socket. Wala kang makikita dyan, so kakabit natin yung accessory. And astig to ang accessory nito, meron din siyang voltmeter. So if you're looking for something similar, link in the description box below. There you go. Has a different reading, pero hindi naman ganun ka-drastic and different, so that's fine. And of course, test natin yung light. Here we go. Ayan siya. It's very nice. Actually, very bright. Tinest ko siya sa labas kanina. It's very bright. So, I can imagine how it's gonna perform sa campsite. It's gonna perform really, really well. Okay, so again, reminder, this is not a light equipment. Okay. Kasi may makita kayong builds dyan, ginalagyan nila ng eagle eyes kung tawagan na LED light siya sa magkabilang side. Kasi sabi na gagamitin nila as flashlight. Unless you're Batista or The Rock, it's gonna hurt if you use it as a flashlight kasi mabigat siya. Kaya pinili ko yung LED strip na yan. Ito, this one. Kasi if I'm ever gonna use this, I'm not gonna use it as a flashlight. I'll put it somewhere where it's steady na hindi ko siya ginagalaw kasi nga mabigat. So, that's it. That's the whole power station na DIY natin. Here are the items that I used. The stripper, all the connectors, the sockets of course, the switches. All I had was the battery and itong LED strip na to. And yung nasa gitna, I had that lying around and even the inline fuse sa loob. But other than that, everything else I bought in Temu. All the links in the description box below. If you're interested in making one of these and if you have questions, by all means, just comment down below or reach me in social media. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope, before I close it, again, yung pinaka-cheap is 15,000, diba sabi ko? Minus everything that I had lying around, this was around 1K. Idagdag natin yung battery, yung socket, inline fuse, and yung LED strip. This is cheap. This is, wala pong 100 to eh. I think you can spend around, battery kasi iba't iba yan eh, iba't iba price yan, depende sa amp hours mo or sa amps. So pwede kang mag-range from 1,500 to 2,000 pesos for the whole build if you're interested in making one. That is assuming na you're gonna get discounts and a good price dun sa box and dun sa USB socket set gaya nung nabili ko. So take a look at the products in Temu. They sell really hard to find stuff here in the Philippines. You can find it, but again, at a premium. So might as well check it out. Again, ulitin ko I'm not trying to sell Temu to you guys. It's up to you if you want to use it or not. But again, they're eating up big businesses sa ibang bansa. Hence, people talk a lot of bad things about them. Ganoon naman kahit saan eh. The competition will try to destroy you with rumors. Diba? Kahit saan yun, kahit ikaw eh. Kaaway mo, isiraan ka sa mga kaibigan nyo so they can look better. Ganoon naman yun eh. If they can't fight toe-to-toe with you, they can't fight fairly, that's how they attack you. May propaganda, they make you look bad. So the same information that they're taking from you is the same information that the local shopping apps take, even Facebook, probably Instagram, most social media, and actually even Microsoft. They take the same information from you to tailor fit yung ads na pinapakita nila sa'yo and yung items na pinapakita nila sa'yo based sa interest mo. So yun lang yun. Again, I highly doubt that iOS or Apple and even Android will allow you to install something that they know is malicious, na kukuha ng information mo that would steal your information. So yun lang. I hope you guys think about that. Huwag kayo basta-basta maniwala sa chismis, especially if hindi nyo pa naman natatry. Millions of people have tried it. It's one of the biggest companies in the world now. I have tried it. I have had nothing but great experience and great things to say about it. Try at your own risk. But like I said, comparing 15,000 peso to this build, hands down. And it looks really badass too. Look at that. Especially with my sticker. Okay, so might as well try to build one if you don't have the budget for the most affordable power stations out there. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I don't know what's happening with us, with the Philippines, but do me a favor, take care of each other. Just take care of each other. Everybody love everybody, okay? See you guys in the next video. Peace.